deal with those later. Sorry about like the stream stuff. I use my stream recorder to stream. Literally did that. I'm hurrying this up right now. So I'm bringing you guys back with another creepy video, and this is 13 short creepy stories that will scare the crap out of you. Hi, happy Friday night. I found some free on Reddit. Okay, 1. Mommy's home. I heard one a father is laying in a bed just waking up. He grabs the baby monitor and walks to his desk in his office at home. He has his baby on the baby monitor and hears his wife singing to her. He cracks a smile as he hears his wife, "Go to sleep, go to sleep." When suddenly the front door opens up and his wife comes in with groceries. Okay. 2. Pretending to be asleep doesn't work. Here's one that scared the living shit out of me when I was younger. A young boy is sleeping in his bed on a usual night. He hears footsteps outside his door. He peeks out of his eyes to see what is happening. His door swings open quietly to reveal a murderer carrying the corpses of his parents. After suddenly propping them up on a chair, he writes something on the wall in the blood of the dead bodies. Then he hides under the child's bed. The child is scared beyond belief. He can't read the writing on the wall, and he knows the man is under his bed. Like any child, he pretends that he slept through the whole night and hasn't woken yet. He lays still as the bodies, quietly hearing the breaths from under his bed. That would just freak me out in general. An hour passes and his eyes are adjusting more and more to the darkness. He tries to make out the words, but it's a struggle. He gasps when he finally makes out the sentence, "I know you're awake." He feels something shift underneath his bed. Okay. So I'm gonna read. So there's 13. Okay, I'm trying to like have 13. I don't know if that's even possible. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna read 5. Yeah, I'll read 5. So this is number 3. What's in the basement? Mommy told me never to go in the basement, but I wanted to see what was making that noise. It kind of sounded like a puppy, and I wanted to see the puppy. So I opened the basement door and tiptoed down a bit. I didn't see a puppy, and then Mommy yanked me out of the basement and yelled at me. Mommy had never yelled at me before, and it made me sad and I cried. Then Mommy told me to never go in the basement again, and she gave me a cookie. That made me feel better, so I didn't ask her why the boy in the basement was making noise like a puppy, or why he had no hands or feet. Damn. Ted the Caver. A long creepypasta published here. It's worth the read. Okay, so I'll have to. You know what? I'm gonna have to read 5 and 6 because I don't feel like going to another link. So if you guys want to read this for yourself, I'll have this link right up here so you guys can go and read it. Okay. So I have a plan for like these creepy videos. I'll do these creepy videos like every so often. Like I'll mostly do them every Sunday. Yeah, I mostly will do them every Sunday. So on the 28th of January, that's when another creepy video will come out. And then on the 4th of February, I still can never pronounce that. Don't fucking judge me. That's when another creepy video will come out. That's basically all on Sundays when the creepy videos will come out. So okay, so number 5, which is not actually 5 because we didn't read 4. So a man leaves his so the 10. A man leaves his house every morning to walk to work and passes a mental hospital surrounded by a wooden fence. Every morning the patients are out in the yard and he can hear them saying in Usian 10, 10, 10, 10. One day he got curious and looked through a hole in the fence. Suddenly a stick shoots out and pokes him in the eye. Fuck, he says to himself. While walking away pissed off, he can hear the patient saying 11, 11, 11, 11. Okay, that one didn't really creep me out because I didn't really get the point of it. Yes, yes. What kind of fucking time? Anyway, when I was a child, my family moved to a big old 2-floor house with big empty rooms and creaking floorboards. Both my parents worked, so I was often alone when I came home from school. One early evening when I came home, the house was still dark. I called out for Mom and hearing the soft voice saying, yes. Why do I keep saying yes like that? From upstairs, I called her again as I climbed the stairs to see which room she was in, and again got the same reply, yes. Reply. Got the same yes reply. Okay, I read that wrong. We were decorating at the time, and I didn't know my way around the maze of rooms, but she was in one of the far ones right. Down the hall, I felt unnecessarily, but I figured that was only natural, so I rushed. Okay, I'm gonna pause myself right there. I swear to God, they only start my little brothers only start acting up whenever I'm texting or recording a video. Like, it's really getting on my nerves. Extremely getting on my nerves. Oh my God, I'm trying to record a video. Like, the audio track, I'm gonna have to get freaking soundproof crap. To be honest, I might resume my channel until I'm fucking 18 or something, I don't know. Depends. I might continue it. You know what, I will continue it. What the hell am I saying? So I rushed forward to see my mom, knowing her presence would calm my fears, as a mother's present always does. Not for me, mostly my father, but anyway. Just as I reached for the handle of the door to let myself in the room, I hear the front door downstairs open, and my mother calling, "Sweetie, are you home?" in a cheery voice. I jumped back and startled and ran down the stairs to her, but as I glanced back from the top of the stairs, the door to the room was slowly open a crack. For a brief moment I saw something strange in there. I don't know what it was, but it was staring at me. Okay. That one, only actually some of them creeped me out. I'm gonna add to the favorites to just, I can do a part 2 of this if you guys want me to. Actually, hang on, how long is it recording for now? Hang on. I've only been recording for 8 minutes. What the hell am I talking about? I'm gonna record more. Shirley Jackson's Lottery. Okay, anyone with videos I'm not gonna do. All I saw was red. I checked into a hotel a few kilometers from Keyview. It is late. I am tired. I tell a woman at desk I want a room. Tells me room number and gives me key. But one more thing, there is one room without number and always locked. Don't even peek in there. I take key and go to a room to sleep. Night comes and I hear trickling of water. It comes to the room across. I cannot sleep, so I open the door. It is coming from the room with no number. I pound on the door, no response. I look in the keyhole. I see nothing except red. Water still trickling, I go down to the front desk to complain. By the way, who is in that room? She looked at me and began to tell a story. There was a woman in there murdered by her husband, skin all white except her eyes, which were red. Okay. That one actually may take the crown for creeping me out. Solo camping trip. A woman survivalist and trained outdoors guide who loves to go solo camping returned home after 2 weeks of being in the bush and not seeing a single soul. Developers, her dissolvable camera film defined a roll of film with numerous pictures of her sleeping at night on different nights. She has never gone camping or hiking since. Jesus. A creepy classic from Ronald Dahl. Sorry if I pronounced that name wrong, but yes, from the same guy who pinched in the giant peach. Great delay here. Okay, you know what? Hang on. Open new tab. Yeah, it's what I thought. It's removed. Well, we'll just fully read this. So, be cautious of car crashes. There was a story about how a guy was driving through mountains, American ex-army, and came across a crash. The car wasn't damaged at all, and almost deliberately placed in the middle of the road. He drove past and saw 2 people lying in the road. He pulled it up his front of the crash, and then looked back to see the people sat up in 20 or so eyes reflecting in his tail lights. From the surrounding bushes, he slams on the gas and goes, "This story scares me because this kind of thing does happen with mountain druids, who are either cannibalistic or crazy." Okay. This isn't a story. This is me. I'm here. I'm shifting the words that you are reading, alternating them for whatever this person wrote. I've been here for a while, for as long as you can remember anyway. Sometimes I say your name as you're falling asleep, or I whisper urgently in your ear. Do you remember the time I screamed, throwing panic through you and setting your heart racing? That was fun. You're wondering who I am. That's only natural. Of course, you already know. I'm you. I'm the real you. I'm the mind that existed before you stole my body. Before you forgot about being a parasite. I'm the child who looked the wrong way, asked the wrong question, saw the wrong thing. But I'm not so little anymore. You may have forgotten me, but I'm still here. I've always been here. I'm going to get out. Okay, that one necessarily didn't really make any sense. But yeah, I guess if you guys want to go ahead and copy that so I can post that in the description. So yeah, if you guys want to read that, just go ahead and go to the description, click the link, and you can come here and read whatever. And yeah, if you guys all enjoyed, drop a like, and if you're all new, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.